Welcome to the Bravura Security Demo Series featuring Bravura Safe and Bravura OneAuth. This video will demonstrate logging into Bravura Safe using multi-factor authentication via Bravura OneAuth. Businesses require the ability to effectively secure sensitive items in Bravura Safe using multi-factor authentication, leverage best-of-class biometrics to protect their secrets, and to be robust against phishing attacks. Using Bravura OneAuth allows organizations to improve the user experience and reduce friction. No more typing in PINs that change every minute. Protect against phishing attacks through a FIDO-certified solution. And protect Bravura Safe secrets using best-of-class biometric checks. To demonstrate the ease of using Bravura OneAuth, I will walk you through the onboarding and activation experience. Fred is a Bravura Safe administrator and team owner. He wants to onboard a new employee, Bonnie, to Bravura Safe. Fred first onboards Bonnie to Bravura OneAuth and sends her a magic link so she can pair her phone and use the secure mobile application as a second authentication factor for Bravura Safe. Next, Fred onboards Bonnie to Bravura Safe by inviting her to join his company's enterprise team, which he has named ABC Inc. This will allow Bonnie's Bravura OneAuth account to be linked to her Bravura Safe account. Let's have a look. Once Bonnie has been onboarded to Bravura OneAuth by Fred, she receives an email message containing a magic link. Bonnie opens the message and clicks on the link. This opens the Bravura OneAuth Device Manager in a new tab. To begin pairing her phone with OneAuth, Bonnie needs to first install the Hyper app on her phone. Once that is done, she selects Smartphone as the device she wants to register and pair. She will follow these on-screen instructions. Bonnie opens the Hyper app on her phone. She then taps the scan icon located here. Back on her computer, she clicks Begin Pairing. This will activate the QR code to make it ready for scanning. Bonnie aims her phone's camera at the QR code on the computer to scan it. Once she has successfully scanned the QR code, she needs to authenticate to Hyper using a biometric method configured on her phone. She uses her fingerprint and completes authentication. Next, she enters and confirms a memorable 6-digit PIN. If needed, Bonnie can use this PIN in future to unlock the app, instead of using biometrics. Once the PIN has been entered and confirmed, her phone begins pairing to her Bravura OneAuth account, configured for Bravura Safe. A successfully paired message appears once it is complete. Bonnie's account is now successfully paired with her smartphone. She can now use Bravura OneAuth as a second authentication factor for two-step login to Bravura Safe. After tapping OK, the Hyper account screen appears, showing her paired account. Back on the Device Manager page, we see Bonnie's device name and type, as well as the paired date. She can unpair a device from here, or add multiple devices to her account. Bonnie is done with the Device Manager, so she closes the tab. Having completed the onboarding instructions for Bravura OneAuth, Bonnie moves on to the onboarding instructions for Bravura Safe that were sent via email when Fred invited her to the ABC Inc. Bravura Safe Enterprise team. Bravura Safe has a secure 3-step onboarding process. Users first receive the team invitation via email, then use the provided button to create and log into their Bravura Safe account to accept the team invitation, and lastly wait for the team owner to confirm their membership. Bonnie starts her Bravura Safe onboarding process by opening her email inbox to find the team invitation. She opens the message, reads the information, and clicks Join Team Now. Bonnie is a new user, so she clicks Create Account. She enters her name, and then enters and confirms a strong master password. Bonnie can add a master password hint if desired to help her remember it. She then clicks Submit. New users of Bravura Safe receive a welcome email. Here is an example. Users can log into Bravura Safe from the welcome message, or continue from the website after creating their account. Since Bonnie has completed Bravura OneAuth onboarding, she will be able to authenticate to Bravura Safe using a master password followed by Bravura OneAuth as a second authentication factor. Bonnie enters her new master password and then clicks Login. Fred has configured Bravura Safe to use Bravura OneAuth as a default second factor of authentication. Bonnie gets her mobile phone and watches for a notification from the Hyper application. She can click Remember Me to skip authentication using this device for 30 days. The Hyper notification appears on her lock screen. Bonnie taps it, unlocks her phone, and opens the app. To complete authentication to Bravura Safe, Bonnie taps Login. She needs to authenticate to the Hyper app using her configured biometric method. Again, her fingerprint. Bonnie completes authentication. The app on her phone indicates that her login to Bravura Safe has been successful. Back on her computer, she is now logged into Bravura Safe. Logging in triggers Bonnie's acceptance of the invitation to the team and notifies Fred via email that he needs to confirm her membership. Any teams, collections, and shared items she has been granted access to will appear once she has been confirmed by the team owner. While awaiting team confirmation, Bonnie can begin to add personal or unshared work items to her safe if desired. After Fred confirms Bonnie to the team, the next time she logs in, Bonnie will see shared items in her My Safe view and can filter by team. Now, what if Bonnie forgets or loses her phone? Let's have Bonnie log into Bravura Safe again, this time without her phone for authentication using Bravura OneAuth. Bonnie enters her master password and clicks Login. She is prompted to check her registered device for the notification to authenticate, but she doesn't have her phone. If Bonnie has lost her phone, she should report it immediately to her IT department so it can be deauthorized. An error is generated because the operation timed out. Bonnie failed to authenticate using the Hyper mobile application. What now? No problem. Bonnie can use another two-step login method by clicking the link here. Bonnie selects email authentication. It is automatically available as an alternative two-step login method, as users are onboarded to Bravura Safe using an active email address. A 6-digit verification code will be sent to the email address registered to her Bravura Safe account. Here is where Bonnie will enter the verification code. It shows which email address the code was sent to. Bonnie opens her email and returns to her inbox. Here is the message containing her two-step login verification code. Bonnie opens it and memorizes or copies the code value. She then returns to Bravura Safe, enters the code, and clicks Continue. Bonnie successfully performed a two-step login without her phone. This concludes our demonstration of logging into Bravura Safe using multi-factor authentication via Bravura OneAuth. Thanks for tuning in. Bravura Security offers a range of demonstration and training options. Click the links in the description below to watch more demo videos, including Bravura Safe onboarding and account activation, or to register for training. Visit our website to learn more.